great, beautiful rising to my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy Terry with Waunstar. I gotta break it down today to all of my beautiful Virgos, sun, moon, rising, north, node, and Venus, or wherever it's at in your chart. Hey, welcome, salutations, how you doing? I hope you're having a great, blissful weekend, or whatever day it is that you see this. I hope it's blissful and great. Let's go ahead and do the disclaimer. Now, this is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. If it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, not only that, the energy can flip around and be reversed in all different type of roles and ways. You know, take the energy as it resonates. Now, if not, I try to be the best person that I can for you. If not, there's other people out here on the channel that can help assist you as well. Now, also, I want y'all to go ahead and say right now, I am somebody and I am being better. Again, I am somebody and I am being better. Okay? So with that basically being said, Virgo, let's get on into it. I'm really going to drop more into it than we using cards today, so you ain't got to worry about the intuitive reading. Now, the title of this one is Time to Escape the Mental Prison Within Yourself, okay? It's time to escape the mental prison. Now, this can be with yourself. This can be dealing with a scenario. This can be dealing with a problematic situation that you may be stuck in. However, Virgo, I feel like right now, the challenges, the struggles, the betrayals, the cheating, the lies, the negativity, the hindrance has created a huge traumatic stress disorder or traumatic traumas that has been hindering you from walking away from the things that no longer suit you and even into the things that's really suitable for you towards your dreams and desires, right? Now, you also have been adapting towards changing your life for the better, Virgo. This can be mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, but I feel like right now, mentally inside your mind, you in some type of detour. Now, Spirit wanted me to break this down to you in an analogy of imagine yourself like, this is why I say a mental prison. Now, if you understand something like the psychiatric wards or the psych wards, they put you in like different scenarios, or even being locked up, they put you through the classification and all of that or the other. Virgo, I feel like with all the negativity that's been going on in your life since a child all the way up to now, it's been like putting you in classifications, right? So it's like, for example, if you turn around and overlook this traumatic issue, it poured in the classification of a point system. So Virgo, I feel like right now you are being classified to the point where you have created this wall or this whole new world inside of your mind to escape the prison that you may be in, or the isolation, or the emotional damage, or the emotional scarring, or the traumatic issues that you may have went through in your life, okay? Now, Spirit also want me to tell you, yes, you've been adapting towards it, and now it's been challenging because you've been very defensive on knowing your worth. Now, I feel like people do know your worth, but I feel like you are no longer letting people manipulate you, or no longer letting people get to you anymore right now. However, with the past programmatic issues from people getting over on you, from people belittling you, it created you now to accept almost anything, Virgo. And now you want to know if you want to be with a person, if it's worth the emotional stability or dealing with the emotional strain. Now, this can be with yourself. Now, some of you know right now, Virgo, with the emotional strain, it may be you not overcoming or want to do the shadow work or the inner child work, or maybe the work dealing with the mirroring or the reflections dealing with people around you, okay? Now, you want to go towards more a better light, or a new cycle, or something more with a lighter load, a lighter burden. But Virgo, Spirit want me to tell you that the emotional stability that you get into is already set out for you. The main thing is, it's time for you to overcome over the internal fears and stretch forth your arm and make that sacrifice that you need in order for Spirit to allow you to move on. Right now, it's like let's say you in a cell block right now. Let's say let's say this wall, for example. This is your cell, right? Now, every problem that you have, you just add more items into this little bitty cell wall, which is your brain, right? So the more problems you like, okay, Susie done me like this, so I'm gonna remember when Susie done me like that. So if somebody new do me like that, I'm gonna make sure Susie don't do me. I'm gonna make sure this person don't do me like Susie did. Now, since you done carried that with Susie, now you dealing, let's say with Mika. Take the energy as it go. Let's say you messing with T. Take the name. So you went from this one to T, still carrying that baggage on with this baggage. It's another bad failed relationship, or a bad friendship, or bad whatever, and it's creating another one. So it got to the point, Virgo, where you don't have the space to start seeing a positivity in the life, or in life. You're not starting to see the things that's more suitable for you, and that you need to grow. But Spirit woman to tell you right now, Virgo, it's time for you to withdraw, or stop letting people use their words to dictate what's meant to be in your life and what's not. Because this created the challenges mentally on the things that's stopping your growth and stopping your abundance. Okay, Virgo, with that basically being said, Ashe, amen. So let's go ahead and get into it. Spirit guys in the universe, we thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel, especially Virgo and Crosswatcher. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good, highest expectation. Now, anybody wishing any ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do, we're going to send that energy back to the universe in abundance of love, okay? Y'all know how we rock with it. Ashe, amen. All right, huge shout out. Shout out to my A1 Day One. Shout out to my mods. Shout out for the New Soul family. Now, I want to give a special shout out to Miss Lynn. Thank you so much, Miss Lynn. Gave me the Virgo, for the Virgos, the Virgo chain. And then we got a new deck of cards, okay? So shout out to Miss Lynn, and shout out to them and everyone who been doing the donations and who been getting personal readings and the readings that you actually helping grow. And even to you who's watching right now, I just want to thank you. Our goal is to get to 5.1 million, and some of y'all don't know the outreach goal, but we're going to get there slowly but surely, okay? But it's going to take your participation into helping this channel grow, okay? Now, with that basically being said, okay, so we're going to work on centering today, okay, Virgo? This is going to help you in embodiment, grounding, and centeredness, okay? Now, extend both arms outward, touch the tip of the thumb to the tip of the ring finger. Allow other fingers to stand straight out, palms facing up. Rest the back of the hand, the thighs, knees, or in the lap. Relax shoulders and lengthen your spine. Now, this is going to help you reduce blood pressure, stress, digestive system. It's going to strengthen with that assimilation, but it's also going to support your posture and your skeletal systems, okay? Now, what we're going to say, I present to my body, I'm perfectly centered. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered, okay? So let's go ahead and get in meditation, and let's go ahead and get in with the new deck that we have that we're going to use today for the beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, and Crosswatcher, or whoever's watching. So let's get into this. Y'all ready? Let's breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it, Virgo. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not for you. Very good. Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not for you. Very good, Virgo. One more time. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Hold it. And release out, Virgo. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Ashe, and amen. All right, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, y'all want to see something that's funny? These cards are the size of my hand, right? So I'm not going to be able, I have to break this card down and like this deck down in sections. And it's kind of funny because when you see me do it, you're like, man, everybody think my hands are big. No, my hands are small. I am 5'7" and 3/4, so I'm almost 5'8". I like to round it off. And yes, that's just me. So with that basically being said, let's go ahead and get into the reading and see what we have for you beautiful Virgos, okay? I can't even do it that way. Spirit guides ain't the universe. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this the other way, Virgo. So that basically being said, we're going to keep that one right there. I never thought I had to do it like this. I haven't done it like this since I first started doing tarot. So y'all give me a second while I pull out your cards, okay? Spirit guides in the universe. We have a Virgo. Hold on, Virgo. Thank you. What else we have for Virgo? Oh, okay. I got it. What else we got for Virgo? Ashay, give me one more. All right, Virgo, we getting somewhere. This is the first time I done used a deck of cards that's bigger than my hand. Hold on. What else do we have for Virgo? Ashay. All right, Virgo, what we got right now. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. All right, Virgo, what we got right now, and I will be able to use the small ones to clarify. So what we got right now is the death card basically being upright for you, okay? Now, I feel like right now, Virgo, what may be going on with the death card is something old that you got to let go, okay? But it's coming into something new. It's coming something better into fruition. Now, not only that, I feel like, Virgo, you may be going through a situation where an ending may need to take place so you can be free, so you can receive the blessings that you need and the blessings of your desires, okay? Now, also, Virgo, when I sit up there looking at the death card, I feel like right now you've been praying and you've been begging people to see your point of view for a long time, Virgo, okay? Now, not only that, even though they not seeing you the way that it need to be, it puts you in this mental prison where it's dealing with emotional storms, where you feel very unstable and affected when it comes to an individual that you may be partaking to be cool with or partaking to put in your energy spectrum. Let's just say it like that. Now, not only that, Virgo, I feel like you got to let the ending go dealing with some type of loss, some type of grief, or some type of depression. It may be from your past, or it may be something that's coming into play recently. I feel like some of you may be trying to rush on a situation instead of taking the time to understand and wait on this death card to let go out the old and filter out into the new. And the reason why is because maybe some of you may be feeling like a little despair, or maybe feeling kind of down and out. You know, it's getting warm. You maybe see people out there holding hands, and you may want that same type of energy. But Virgo, again, it's like this mental bondage that you put within yourself. You are craving and wanting, and you are longing for something that's going to be emotionally fulfilling for you to help you shine in your life. And I feel like affections and emotions is one main part of it, okay? Now, with the death card basically being upright, we do got the Nine of Cups in reverse, Hangman upright, and the Five of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you letting go of the old cycles of being mentally absorbed, or being emotionally drained, emotionally not feeling stable enough where love is coming in the way that it needs to be. Because I feel like right now you may be thinking about old past situations that's being in your life with the Knight of Swords right here. And what that basically done, you was looking at the past like, should I move back swiftly in a relationship without thinking? But every time you move in swiftly, you get drained because of some type of cloudy judgment of the way that you thinking, Virgo, okay? Or you always get caught up in some type of tower moment, or some type of storm or unexpected event. Virgo, I feel like right now, in order for this cycle to be completed, for you to get out of your mental cycle, you got to go through the emotions. You got to stop feeling like you self-absorbed when it comes to your mental way of logically thinking. You cannot let people dictate acceptance, or you cannot be seeking for acceptance from people without seeking it from yourself. And I feel like right now it created you to buckle down even more, even hard. However, you're going back and look at all the seeds that you have sown, all the work that you have put into, all the time that you have put in, maybe at a job that was unstable, maybe at a job where you don't went through the moments of being missed in opportunities or leveling up, or maybe the times where you had to take to fill in for a loss, or when somebody had to go through something, or when the company was sinking, when they was feeling like everything was falling apart, you was there to fulfill them needs, Virgo. But now Spirit is telling you that you have completed that cycle. You have completed that road in your life right now where it's time to start something new. You graduated, like the best way to say it. So even though the situations that you in, you may be feeling drained and frustrated because people not seeing you the way that you need to be seen. However, with the Knight of Swords, it is letting me know you got to think before you act, because it may be some unhinged type of news that may be coming in, or maybe you be coming in to take charge about buckling down on situations, about going through the regeneration of the hard work or dealing with your emotions in order to see where you came from. But even though you feel like you're not far enough, Spirit want me to tell you, you are on the right track because you avoided a tower moment. So other people are going through this type of energy, or you're starting to be intuitive enough to understand about the emotional cycles that you going through that creates this tower moment of things to fall apart. And it have to be dealing with an individual that you may be dealing with, or this can be dealing with yourself as well. Remember, it's a mental prison. So whatever a person is doing can mentally distract you right now to keep you in your own world where you cannot see reality from how it is. I'm not saying you crazy on this one, Virgo. Never will. I'm just saying right now you have created this space of acceptance from all negativity that is so bad. It's like you created a world inside of a world. So it's like a wall inside of a wall dealing with your emotions, where it's hard to let people penetrate, but it's even hard for you to let it go because it's been hindering in your body like a host that's been draining you for so long. Now it's time to fully let that go. Spirit want me to tell you right now, it may be challenging, Virgo, trying to let this go. And the reason why it may be challenging to letting this go, because you like to have the good time of the excitement, or maybe with a person. But maybe now it's uncertain and very unsure, or it's some type of confusion into fusing with the person that you want to be with. And I feel like y'all have been around with each other for eons and eons, but I feel like on this one, it may be a karmic cycle or a karmic contract that may be up, but it's time to renew it. Now, not only that, Spirit want me to say, while you sit up there sacrificing to them, you have been clinging on and hanging on to things that you've been longing for, because you're not finding the perspective to see how things are going to be if you let it go to make it better off, okay? Now, also, this obsession, or somebody may be obsessed of the way how you do this, but in your mental self, you are becoming more obsessive, and now it's starting to become more of addiction, Virgo, because you stuck in a world that you stuck in a world of a world. So you stuck in your mental mind that create negative patterns and frequencies from the pain that you've been living off of, instead of accepting the pain that you've been living in and understanding more about that so you can become a better individual. So I feel like you adore, learning more about yourself. You adore about being to the best aspect and best pinnacle that you will be. You even adore having that best relationship that you want in your life, Virgo. But however, from all the pain that you have been through, with the Five of Swords basically being in reverse, dealing with people that always wanted to win by any means when it's upright, people that wanted to turn around and fight, cheat, steal, kill, cross anybody out just for this. But Virgo, you starting to understand the lesson about these people dealing with that type of energy. It kept you stuck. So now you finding some type of resolution to no longer be tied down to anything that's not helping you reach your pinnacle, or helping you reach your rewards, your abundance, your comfort with somebody, your comfort emotionally, your comfort in stability. And now you're the person don't understand that when you get to your rewards, and your reward for you is healing. You are finally releasing by finding the resolution, purifying yourself, cleansing yourself from the situation that's been going on from your past from a long, long time. Now, not only that, Virgo, you are no longer feeling like you're bored about a situation. You are no longer feeling empty, because now you are filling your cups. Now you are starting to overcome things into your life and being more stronger with the internal fears that you had inside yourself from your past. You actually took the time out right now, Virgo, to go through the emotional storms, to go through the inner child work, to go through the storms. Even though you've been waiting for a while, you are no longer being defensive about understanding the cycles that you need to help you to grow. Now, Virgo, even now you're starting to find your emotional stability or your emotional comfort about you being in isolation, about you being in sorrow. You're starting to see things clearly. Five of Pentacles basically being in reverse. You are no longer falling apart. You are starting to move on to see everything in a more positive, realistic aspect. This is dealing with people, places, and things. Now, Virgo, Spirit also want me to tell you right now, when the Four of Wands basically being upright, you got big things coming in for you, okay? You once was a caterpillar, now you a butterfly. So I feel like right now you are coming into this new type of love, or with yourself, you coming into this new type of action where people starting to see your structure, starting to see your foundation, or how you standing and how you carrying yourself, and it's bringing in big blessings. Now, yes, again, you had to be swift on this, and yes, you buckled down and you looking at all the stuff you had sown, dodging tower moments after tower moments, from secrets and betrayals of backstabbers and lovers, turn around trying to backstab you, and all of the trickery and all of that. You had to go through all of the lessons to receive your victory, to receive your recognition from everything that you've been buckling down to, pouring down in, buckling down on. Even when you went through adversities, you were still looking at the bigger side of the picture. Even though when you went through your karma, you were still being emotionally secure enough or emotionally stable to get through the storm. So Spirit want me to tell you as well, even though you may be silent with people right now, even though you still stonewalling people, you even stonewalling yourself, Virgo, it's time for you to find your inner family. Now we talk about family, it's time for you to birth this new inner you out. This you are your new parent. Like, you gotta go find your inner child from within and nurse your inner child. You gotta go talk to your higher self and say, hey, it's time to work on something new. Let's push this forward. You are no longer going for the old cycles of a good time. You got a new cycle now. Now you are juggling through situations that's going into your life that's gonna help you on a career focused aspect. Now again, even though some people may be confused about how you operate, but you get looking at things at a bigger picture. You are no longer want to be filled with chaos. You no longer want to be dealing with people that want to control you or things that's not for your best interest. You don't no longer want to deal with arrogant type of individuals that's going to stop your wheels to turn. Spirit also want me to tell you right now, with the Four of Swords basically being upright, you are taking the time now to see all of this within people. You are taking the time to turn around and see people with greed. 444 can be very significant. You are overcoming over your stress. You are overcoming over and putting in effort with people that looked at things one-sided, that made you feel trapped. You put in the shadow work with that. You are healing. You are no longer feeling mentally stuck or mentally bound or mentally trapped. You're walking away from a lot of things, Virgo, even from past situations, and now this is what's bringing the joy and abundance. So Virgo, in order, you are breaking your mental prison inside your mind, right? However, with the Eight of Wands, you are turning around and moving in fiercely action on the things that you longing, aching, and wanting. Now, even though people may be around you trying to stop you from your shine, stop you from your joy, stop you from your growth, they want to stop pouring energy on you. They probably want to stop talking to you. But right now, you are turning around, putting action and letting the universe pour that down on you. Virgo, you finally taking that genuine leap of faith instead of being stuck in a mental aspect, in that mental prison. Virgo, Spirit want me to tell you right now, you got the keys to your own mental prison to let yourself out. You got the power to let go of that world inside of your mind with that negative mindset of thinking, talking about, I can't do this. Or let's say black magic penitentiary. That's the best way to say it. Black magic penitentiary, where I'm going to tell you how you in it, from the I can't and people saying you're not good enough and you believe in it, and from people turning around saying you will never be up to nothing and you start to believe it, and people keep throwing this negativity in your mindset, and from all the pain and all the hurt and all the anguish and all the anxiety and all the stress and the guilt, the shame that you have been through, that others that put on you, Virgo, Spirit want me to tell you right now, you start being in transition. You are starting to keep yourself in control to move in a perfect harmony. Now, Virgo, right now, you got your power back. You in your authority. You in your divine foundation. You are stabilizing yourself from people that you had to keep in control, and now you are no longer pouring your energy into them people. You are no longer giving the love offers out. And the reason why, because you have overcame over the adversities of the past traumatic type of situations in your life, because you are starting to hang on and take the time and withdraw from those who are not pouring or filling your cup. You are taking the time now to not do the emotional doubt of people that turn around, want to try to have you in these situations to keep you stressed out and down and out and all alone and filled with conflicts and filled with drama and filled with feuds and filled with fights. You finally walked away from the situation of it all, Virgo, all because you got the understanding to move forward. You started to understand in order for me to move forward, I had to walk away from things that's not suitable. Now, not only that, Queen of Swords basically being the reverse is letting me know as well, you being more adaptable into your life. You are being more structured in your life, not to deal with people. You are no longer making excuses for people that's not fitted for your life. You are finally walking away from the things that's not even there for you, and you even walking away from your own mental bondage. Virgo, you are finally starting to walk away from the emotional instability inside your mind, from saying you can't until you can. And now, since you are doing it and you are walking it and you living it, now you are no longer letting people come into your life who's been filled with them gains, Virgo. You have finally understood by you being in your own mental prison or your own mental negative way of thinking of the negative actions that you was carrying out into the world, it wasn't bringing things into fruition that you needed in fruition for you. Now it had you doing a lot of running, or it may have somebody else doing a lot of running where you feeling like you invisible, not appreciated, not acknowledged, not loved. And this can be from a soulmate that wanted to see things on a one-sided aspect. Even though they wanted the connection, they wanted to still keep you blindsided from the fact that you're not in control, or blindsided to the fact that they want to keep you tied down where you don't have the courage to stand up or the strength to move on. Virgo, they try to keep some type of resistance with you with these conflicting type of energy, all because of the secrets and the betrayals that these people been keeping behind you. Now, Spirit woman to say you finally overcame over the nostalgia, okay? Now, not only that, you finally stopped giving out your love to those who was being sneaky, those like who know they being sneaky. They know you very intuitive. They know you very spiritual. They know you very compassionate. They know you filled with love, Virgo. They know you will give your all to them. However, they always still want to show some type of manipulated truth, with the Justice card being upright. In reverse, forgive me. Now, not only that, Page of Wands in reverse, it feel like right now the actions that is taking place is still some youthful energy that's not really taking action the way that it needs to be. I feel like somebody may be distracted about this new energy. Somebody's not putting in the effort because all the manipulated truth towards the things that they want in their life, they keep bringing you back to your past. You finally understood about that, Virgo, and like, no, I'm wise enough to understand that every time I go through a situation, I got to go through the healing aspect of it, okay? I got to go through the healing. I am wise enough to understand Spirit has put me through these cycles too many times. And when I say me, it's not me as an individual. I'm talking about you as a Virgo. You have went through pouring yourself in one end. Like you done shedded the old into the light. You done healed from the old into the light. You done this so many times, Virgo. Now you became a luminous when it comes to your emotions, because now you're starting to see everything on a positive aspect. However, you are starting to have to flow within your mind to free yourself up out of your own anguish. Page of Swords basically being upright. You're doing the inner child work. You're doing the research. You're doing everything that you need into your life, dealing with tricksters, manipulators, and all these phonies and fakes. Now, I feel like, again, you got the beautiful card coming out. You flowing, and your joy is what's helping you come out of your mental strain. Your joy and your growth and your abundance and you feeling your soul core actually being happy again is breaking them generational curses, breaking them addictions, breaking them spells, breaking down your mental prison, breaking down people who's trying to overdo you, or people trying to belittle you because you manifesting to the things that's coming into your blessings. And now with that basically being said, new starting points and opportunities is coming in for you, baby. It's no longer you going in the old way. It's no longer you being stressed out because it came like this. I just wanted to see the card. You no longer having anxiety, stresses, doubts, and concerns when it comes to situations. You are no longer being stressed out about tower moments because you understand how to be empathic and show that empathy and understand about your emotions, Virgo. You no longer got to feel like you trapped or mentally bound down to anybody around you, Virgo, because now you understand you set your own rules, because things got to end in order for things got to be new. But since it's out of your control, it puts you in a mental blockage or a mental prison, Virgo. But since you finally got the key, since you finally understand that you are no longer an inmate, you the warden, now you starting to understand you've been having the keys to get out of your own poverty all alone. Only thing you got to do is turn the door and make that exit up out of there. Virgo, you don't got to be stressed out with all this anxiety, doubts, and concerns. You ain't got to have these nightmares of the same old thing finna happen to you. You ain't got to have these fears and these doubts that you're not going to be good enough, Virgo, because strategically, you are the best. Virgo, you do everything you got to do. Yeah, you stern with it. Yeah, you can be a smart ass with it. Excuse my language. But don't let nobody ever take you down for your internal fears to keep you stressed out. Because you this abundance individual. You done gave people chances after chances after chances. But when you gave yourself a chance? When have you overcame over the burdens and over the stress and over the anxiety and start expanding yourself through the old into the new, instead of trying to carry Boo-Boo or Tammy with you? When the last time when you started to understand in order for people to see your real worth, you had to walk away from a situation just to show them it can be a reconciliation, but it's going to be on your terms. It's not on their terms. When the last time how you gave anybody the truth and the clarity that you need to overexpand over your emotions, Virgo, instead of keep dealing with the same manipulative, sneaky type of individual? Spirit want to say you gone way too far now for giving all that emotion out to other people, Virgo. You start to find your purpose. You are no longer being confused. You are no longer or distracted by anything in your life that's not suitable for you in your mental prison. Now, Virgo, just to close this out before we get on up out of here, Virgo, only thing I'm starting to see right now, you're starting to be more craved and attached to the things that's only suitable for you right now. You are following your intuition, and you know your inner knowing that you're singing the song that you need to go towards your balance. You are becoming that ace in the new starting points into your balance, your harmony, your friendship, into the forgiveness that you need into yourself, and even to return back into your divine, feminine, powerful type of energy that you carry. Again, Virgo, all the chasing thrills that you once did in your lifetime is no longer chasing thrills. Right now, again, you still the star. You still are going through the healing process. You are still going through the ins and outs of the ups and downs of understanding more about yourself in order to push yourself to grow. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Now, before we get on up out of here, Virgo, let's go ahead. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Before we leave up out of here, let's go ahead and get a couple of affirmations for you. Now, the first one is, I make an excellent living doing what I love. I make an excellent living doing what I love. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Now, the second one is, I receive money every day. I receive money every day. I receive money every day. And now, let's go ahead and pull one more where we got two. I love money and money loves me. I love money and money loves me. That's Ashe. And the last one is, I am attracting my dream home now. I'm attracting my dream home now. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Now, if you want a personal reading, it will be in the description box below. Make sure you hit the text me, get at me, set up an appointment. We can make that happen, Captain. Now, anything else, look, I just want you to live the best life that you can live, and don't be in your own mental prison. Don't feel like you left out in the cold and then you out being lonely and this, that, and the other. Okay, Virgo? So with that basically being said, peace, love, and light, love, and peace to you. I love you. God love you. The universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. Now, if not, look, we try to do the best that we can. So, peace, love, and light again. Light, love, and peace. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, baby. Yep.